Dexter Township. I did file the 2 complaints, it's no secret. The reason why I filed the complaints are because the letter that went out from the city council members, other committee, was an anonymous letter. And I think that if you read the comments, I haven't read any of them, but people have told me not to read them. I'm not on social media, but nothing's ever really private because everybody sends me this stuff, they drop it off, they tell me what's being said online. And I really just want to run my business and mind my own family, and you know, pretty much everything that they say, I'm definitely for that. So I was in the survey that you sent out to 7th graders, asking them what their pronouns were. What's the purpose? Somebody tell me what the purpose is. I have a kid at the University of Michigan at art and design school. It doesn't get any wilder than art and design. I am telling you right now, this school, with their diversion inclusive group, should get back to the basics of reading, writing, spelling, and math. No, I've never had a conversation with anybody about any of my views, so I'm not really sure where anybody's getting anything from, but sad, but I'd love to know that I'm not alone. And this is making me feel great because no matter what side you're on, obviously I'm conservative, but we should all be fighting for our constitutional rights. I do think it was very hard on the people that own businesses in Chelsea when they went around door to door asking everybody to take their signs down, and I do agree with them that it was poor timing. I wasn't behind them. So I'm going to use a little bit that was said. This was what was sent to me, but I guess the comments that were made online are pretty intense. It says, look at these signs, what do you see? And this is an anonymous letter of a city, where a city council person is a vice president of this committee. It's very, very hard. Look at these signs, what do you see? Is it a heartwarming show of support for first responders? Is it a white town showing its callous disregard for Black people dying unjustly at the hands of law enforcement? What if I told you these signs showed up a few weeks in the Chelsea series of Black Lives Matter protests?
They clearly have no regard for babies right now, guys. So let's go. Let's go. You gonna hit me with your flag?
I guess this goes on for pages and pages and pages. And because it is a anonymous letter, how do I know that Jane didn't write it? And with that being said, I found out that, and I love conversation. I'm open for conversation. I have no problem with it. But not one person has ever asked me what my views are, what I stand for, and who I am. Not one. But when I found out in the Sun-Times that Jane was the vice president of One World, One Family, I really couldn't believe that I own a business in this town, and people went door to door and told people, attacked the donut shop, the Vietnamese lady at the donut shop on Facebook for putting the sign up, go right down the line, the jewelry store, they're Hispanic. You can go to Gary Reed, you can go to myself. I mean, my family immigrated here from Hungary. I don't think it's okay and I'm all up for conversation. But I think the door-to-door that went on was over the top.
You speak out against racism, white supremacy, LGBTQ, and other human rights matters, you will get slapped a formal complaint by Ms. Balaka. I have personally received an in-person visit from Michelle at my home, hand-delivering a fake cease and desist letter threatening legal action if I continue voicing my opinions in this community. In addition, a 911 call was made by Ms. Balaka for me using my voice.